To create a work order, go to the Equipment and Property Browse table, click on the Procedures toolbar menu, and then choose Create Edit Work Orders. From the Work Order Browse table, click on the New tool. There are 4 parts to the work order: the work order header, parts used, labor activity, and work instructions with photos and documents. The work order header describes the equipment or property to be serviced, work to be performed, and current job status. Work order numbers are automatically assigned in sequential order to each new work order based on the next work order number configuration option. Enter the date of this work order if different from the date displayed. Next, enter the property number of the equipment or property being serviced. If the property number is not known, type the first few letters of the property number and a drop-down window will appear to show items that closely match the typed data. Select the equipment or property from the drop-down window or use the Look Up tool to search for the property item. You may now enter an optional hour or odometer meter reading. If the value entered in this field is greater than the current meter reading for this equipment item, the current meter reading field in the equipment file will be updated and a transaction will be placed in the equipment usage log to reflect this additional usage when the work order is saved. Change the priority ranking for this work order if different than displayed and enter the initials of the person authorizing the work order. Next, enter text describing the work to be performed. To add parts to this work order, click on the Parts Used tab and click on the New tool. A line item Add Edit bar will appear. Enter the stock number of the inventory item to be used. If the stock number is not known, type the first few letters of the stock number and a drop-down window will appear to show items that closely match the typed data. Select the inventory item from the drop-down window or use the Look Up tool to search for the inventory item. A special stock number of None can be used when entering non-inventory items and shop supplies such as nuts, bolts, cotter pins, etc. Enter the quantity used of this item. You may change the part description, size, and unit cost fields if you want. Changes made to any of these fields apply only to this parts line item and only on this work order. No permanent changes to the inventory file are made. Click on Accept when all required fields are complete. Repeat this procedure until all parts used have been entered. Next, click on the Labor Activity tab to enter a project and labor code describing the activity that has been performed. To add labor activity, click on the New tool. If the activity code is not known, position the cursor to the activity code field and double-click the mouse. The project labor code screen will appear, allowing you to locate or add the activity code. Once the activity code has been located or added, press Exit to remove the screen and the selected activity code and description will be displayed. Change the date the activity was performed if other than the work order date and enter the total number of labor hours spent to complete this activity. Enter the employee number of the person who performed this activity or maintenance task. If the employee number is not known, position the cursor to the employee number field and double-click the mouse or use the Look Up tool to locate the employee. Once the employee has been located or added, press Exit to remove the screen and the selected employee will be displayed. Click on Accept when all required fields are complete. Repeat this procedure until all labor activity has been entered. The total labor cost for this activity will automatically be displayed. Costs will only be displayed for those users with access rights to personnel and labor. The cost is calculated as hours worked multiplied by employee's hourly rate. The cost displayed will be calculated using either the employee's hourly rate or the employee's pay scale table rate. Click on the Work Instructions tab and enter specific details or instructions about the work to be performed. Click on the Print tool to save and print this work order. If this work order is complete, click on Work Order Completed and change the completion date if necessary. Enter optional closing notes and click on Accept. If you wish to save the work order without printing it, click on the Save tool, indicate work order completion status, completion date, optional closing notes, and click on Accept to clear the screen in preparation for another work order. For more detailed information on creating and editing work orders, please refer to the TRIMS reference manual.